scale of starvation on the ground is immense.
What I'm seeing on the streets is the desperation of the people, especially mothers who come up to me desperate for food and they're just watching their children starve.
Claire and May both work for medical charities in Gaza. They've told us how things have become absolutely desperate after Israel's 11-week blockade on food and aid and its renewed military assault, which started in mid-May. Hundreds of people have been killed and tens of thousands are being forced to move over and over again.
They're on the streets with nowhere to go. They don't have food, and once they're out in the open, they're still not safe.
Israel has started to allow some aid trucks in, but it's nowhere near enough. The UN has called it token assistance.
One of the hardest things for me personally is seeing the cancer patients we used to support are now entirely abandoned.
Southern Gaza's European hospital was targeted with a series of strikes.
The European Gaza hospital, which provided the only chemotherapy services for cancer patients in Gaza, is now taken entirely out of service. Now cancer patients are left without any treatment, and we simply have no answer.
Now, Israel has accused Hamas of stealing or diverting aid, which the group denies, and it's set up an alternative aid group together with the US called the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation to distribute rations, hygiene kits, and medical supplies. Have you seen any evidence of Hamas diverting aid supplies that come into Gaza?
No evidence of this. And what I have seen is that our supplies are very carefully controlled at the border by the Israeli authorities, and they come to us also on trucks that are very well controlled. They reach our warehouses and hospitals, and then I see this aid going to the people. So at no point along the way is it not reaching people that need it.
The whole idea behind the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation is pretty controversial. The man who was supposed to run it has already quit, saying it's not possible to perform his job while strictly adhering to the humanitarian principles of humanity, neutrality, impartiality, and independence. The UN, along with other aid agencies, say they won't work with it.
There's not a need for a new humanitarian organisation per se in the eyes of the UN and aid organisations. What's needed is to end the blockade of food.
The Palestinian people, they're facing a death sentence, and there needs to be an immediate and sustained ceasefire with aid coming in unhindered and impartially to the population. The world can't keep standing by and doing nothing while the Palestinian people die. This is the message that I want to share with the world.